Hello, beautiful soul. Open your heart and listen because this is a transmission straight from the heart for your understanding to deepen and for your heart to open even more. Today, I feel inspired to talk about the differences between soulmates and twin souls, as often soulmates are mistaken for twin souls. A twin soul is a God Goddess unit, one soul, a unified soul incarnated into two bodies. Twin souls are not two halves of one soul, but rather two whole parts merging like a yin and yang, fulfilling each other in each moment with no end and no beginning, and each containing everything of the whole. It's like a hologram. A twin soul is your greatest mirror, and everything you hold inside is magnified for you to see. Your twin soul is your greatest mirror and a chance for you to see the totality of yourself as a soul. They reflect not only parts of you, but the whole of you. And this can be very overwhelming as opposed to a soulmate relationship where the reflection is not as intense, because in a soulmate relationship you can see parts of yourself, and if you choose to work on them you can enjoy a wholesome relationship. In a twin soul connection, there is not even a tiniest part of yourself that you can hide from your twin, because you are looking at yourself, and when faced with your soul incarnated into another body, this can get very intense because they reflect the best of you and also the worst of you. So you cannot have one without the other. You have to do the work. This work is so deep that it can last lifetimes, and when meeting your twin in the physical on earth, this can last for up to 40, 50 earthly years. In a soulmate relationship, when a soulmate reflects a part of you, if you are conscious and wanting to evolve and do the work, you can do so beautifully without the weight of the total reflection. You can evolve, grow, and clear karma. And in a soulmate relationship, there can be much karma, and I don't want to level the karma, but it can go from very heavy to light. Despite the heaviness of the karma, you can decide to do the work and see yourself evolving and spiritually ascending. Depending on how much karma you need to clear and release. These soulmates where there is karma are called karmic soulmates, all the way up to highly evolved soulmates where the karma is lighter and there is not so much karma to work on between partners, so then you can only harmoniously enjoy your relationship. These harmonious, highly evolved soulmates can appear very similar to twin souls, but still they are not twin souls. You cannot confuse a twin soul with a soulmate because the heart magnet, the pull, and the frequency is much stronger. Every relationship, no matter what you call it, is sacred. And please do not compare experiences because neither one is better nor worse, it's just different. It's a different soul contract and a different purpose and a task to work on while on earth. It doesn't matter if you call an experience a twin soul or a soulmate experience. They are both here to teach you about yourself and to purify your karma with other soulmates so you can enjoy a wholesome and unconditional relationship, firstly with yourself and then with a partner inside the connection. A twin soul is a highly evolved soul that has decided to incarnate into two bodies to see the totality of who they are. This is not an easy task. This is a very hard path. Just imagine all your karma and all your trauma amplified to the extent where you cannot escape yourself anymore. In a soulmate relationship, you can quote unquote escape and decide to find another soulmate to play with, always feeling that the next one will be better. This is why people repeat their wounding, drama, and karma many times, because they are not ready to face themselves. Then a new soulmate becomes the same as the old one because the lesson must be learned and the mirror must be faced. And this is because they cannot deal with their own shadow. With twin souls, the pull is so strong and the anchor to stay in a connection is so overwhelming that trying to escape the connection would be the same as dying or leaving your body and betraying yourself so deeply that you feel like you cannot complete your soul task and your contract with no one else the same way you would with your twin. This connection is inevitable and you must go through it all the way till the end. Twin souls as well, they do not have mutual karma, but they deal with the karmic debris of their lineages to be able to clear them so they can come into union and anchor the frequency of unconditional love. Also, the difference with twin souls is that the connection is not romantic in nature, although it can be, but the accent is on changing the frequency and laying a new template of partnerships. And not only the template for the romantic ones, but in general for all relationships. Breaking and clearing generational karma and the way people treated each other and still treat each other. The accent is on purpose and mission and bringing light codes and frequencies of unconditional love to planet Earth. The purpose is bringing Christ-like frequencies to this planet, because twin souls are old souls that were incarnated in many star planets in our galaxy and other galaxies. In a soulmate relationship, you can enjoy yourself more, if I can put it that way. And if you are conscious enough, you can create a very harmonious, highly evolved and beautiful environment for yourself and your soulmate. You can enjoy yourself because the mirror is not so overwhelming. You can do some work and see a part of yourself and then go on and have some fun. But in a twin soul connection, the work never stops. With twin souls, the training is so hard and the drill you constantly feel pushes you to clear all there is on its way to this pure godly frequency. It's like a spiritual boot camp where you won't be left alone and at peace until you are masterfully brought face to face with God, Goddess. Understanding that your twin soul was only you deeply seeking for yourself and simultaneously for God. Through this pull, you and your soul frequency and their soul frequency, which is the same, by the way, they drive you straight into the arms of God, so you can understand what a magnificent and amazing light being you are. There are not as many breaks in this training while it goes on. You cannot stop until you see your inner diamond shine like the sun. The soul recognition is instant, and even though there can be many triggers and doubts, a twin soul connection is never abusive, be sure of that. Because each twin is so unconditionally loving and respectful towards the other, and twins would never hurt each other on purpose. Many people confuse a toxic karmic relationship with a twin soul because of the amount of karma that needs to be cleared. But even then, when twin souls are clearing lineages and working on karma with other soulmates, they are never abusive towards each other because there is an unconditional love so pure and so strong, lingering in the background all the time. This comparison has done so much damage to many people just because of a belief that a twin soul is an ultimate romantic partner that will complete you in every way. And this is so wrong. And a toxic karmic soulmate can never be called a twin soul. The deep yearning to be loved and seen can only be fulfilled by loving yourself, giving yourself the love you deserve and need, and then sharing it joyously with another soul. Do not wish for a twin soul from your ego, because this is a very hard path. This is a path of a soul, deep diving into your own soul. It's very beautiful, but at the same time very challenging. And not everybody wished for this experience at this moment on planet Earth. Many of you made different kinds of contracts and have different kinds of tasks to fulfill for the vibration to rise, so we could see the new Earth that we all know in our hearts can exist. There are not many twin souls on planet Earth. And what I want to tell you is to be joyous and to open your heart and do your work, to allow for a highly evolved soulmate to enter your life, as currently we are leaving the toxic and old karma as the collective field is purified and the sacred codes of light, unity, and oneness are washing over all of us and Mother Earth. New evolved relationships are forming right at this time on planet Earth, led by twin souls, because the new Earth needs new evolved partnerships, whether we call them twin souls or highly evolved soulmates. The Earth needs them to hold new children that are incarnating at this time on planet Earth. These children have new codes, light codes, and new frequencies, and they cannot be raised in the old way. These new evolved and healed relationships are going to nourish these new children with no karma, so they could be the leaders of the new Earth. So just relax, do your inner work and your healing, take off your mask and let it be. Let everything you need to experience come to you. All is well, no matter what label we give it. So focus on your inner child. This is the most important aspect of you. And don't yearn to be fulfilled. Just give all the love to yourself, and then love will find you. Another difference between a twin soul and a soulmate is that the pull and the sexuality and the love is from the soul and not from the lower chakras, where in soulmate relationships the sexuality comes from the lower chakras. So a twin soul path is a path of self-mastery, where you look deeply inside of yourself that it feels so heartbreakingly painful. You dive into this pain over and over again, and then you come up for air and you dive again, and then you come up for air and you dive again, until you see yourself freed from the burdens of so many lifetimes. At this time, I feel this collective yearning for a big love, a great love, for a twin soul. But I feel this is so wrong because it's coming from a viewpoint of lack and self-abandonment. So do not wish for something that maybe you cannot handle, and just enjoy your soulmate relationships where you can harmoniously and beautifully give to each other and reflect each other in a much gentler and milder way. Because a twin soul reflection can be brutal, and there is so much work to be done. Not only work between two persons, but work separately with all your soulmates and lineages to be cleared, so a twin soul couple can maybe come into union or come together into the physical, as there is no guarantee, because the way opens as you make a step with complete trust, an open heart, and humility. Even this quote unquote brutality is wrapped up in so much unconditional love that you feel it in every atom and cell of your body and soul, as opposed to a toxic karmic soulmate where you are only left broken and left there with this toxicity, and you cannot feel the unconditional love in the background. In a twin soul connection, when the mirror is shown to you, no matter the amount of shadow work you must do, you always feel this enormous, gigantic, pure, and unconditional love. And this love gives you strength to continue this path with each step you take. When you are on your soulmate path, all you have to do is evolve yourself, so you come into the alignment with another highly evolved soulmate. And this is a great opportunity to go from a karmic relationship to a much easier evolved connection. Just concentrate on your own soul evolution, and your soulmate will join you and joyously reflect you in a wholesome relationship. Another difference between a soulmate relationship and a twin soul connection is that in a soulmate relationship, a contract can end, and when you learn a lesson, you can go on and evolve differently and choose another partner to continue your soul evolution. But with the twin souls, the connection is here to stay, and it cannot be broken. Where would you go from yourself and your own soul? There is no place if you have seen your soul reflected to you from another body. Where else could you find yourself except looking deeply into yourself and entering union firstly with yourself and then with your twin? Because your twin is you and vice versa. The alchemy is happening on a collective level for all of us so we can enjoy our lives, so we can have wholesome relationships, deserving of unconditional love, and reflecting each other in a harmonious and peaceful way. And also so we can raise the frequency of the planet Earth and experience heaven on earth that firstly we saw inside of our hearts, and we deeply know that this heaven on earth exists and is true. May peace, love, and the kingdom of heaven wash over us in the years to come. You are guided, blessed, and loved. If you like this message, please do subscribe to this channel and share the love. Let love revolution happen. We are doing it one by one, each one of us every day, in and out, and together, holding hands together. I love you, and until next time.